Hey, Joxner here. I'm going to give you a little bit of an update on my map concept and also show you a little bit of my updated water system. Let's see, this past week I've been sick, so I haven't been able to do a lot of game development. So, this weekend I've been working a little bit and I've changed a few things in the engine or the game, I'm not sure, probably the engine. But now I've increased my map size to 1024 by 1024 tiles, which is a lot compared to 256 times 256. So I just went from 65,000 tiles up to roughly about a million, if I calculated correctly. So that made a few errors, kind of, or not errors, but decrease in performance. And this is my awesome wallpaper. So off topic, I think it was, yeah, Thursday, I listened to Nyan Cat for about eight hours straight. Yeah, I don't ask why, just don't ask. Okay, so damn lamp. Okay, before I go into my map concept, I found out a really fun thing with my camera system yesterday with how I render tiles. So basically, okay, let me draw this up. Okay, so there are a few ways of doing things when working in a tile-based system. Okay, so first let's draw up the screen here and then do these tiles, whatever. Okay, so basically you could do the most stupid option, and this is really dumb when it comes to performance. You could loop through every one of these tiles and draw them on screen. Or, well, not on screen, but you can draw them and not care if they're on screen or not. Now this is very stupid and it takes a lot of performance. So, or you could do the way I did it, which is also stupid, which is, you have camera coordinates. Let's say this is the camera. Okay, this is this camera area. So I looped through all of the tiles and only rendered the ones that are within these camera boundaries. Note, this is better for performance, but also very stupid. Don't do this. So basically what I changed it to is I have my camera coordinate up here and down here. So I basically just looped through these tiles within the camera range and drew them. Which is, just something funny and something worth think about. Okay, so coming back here. Okay, what I mentioned earlier in my earlier video about map generation, I talked about mountain points, hill points, and water points. I just drew up a few simple variables to designate how large they are, how high they are, and the steepness. So, for example, you might have a hill that's something like this, or a mountain, whatever. Okay, so the steepness basically says if you have like a large steepness or a small, I'm not sure yet, but this is the steepness. Or this is the steepness. You can either have this or this, etc. Hill points do not have these because hills, as I know them, are kind of like that. On either side, they're equal, not like a mountain. So that's how I'm planning to do it. And then water points, same thing, steepness, etc. I think you get the point. Okay, so what I've been thinking about lately is a weather system, which I'm going to implement. So, what will be in the weather system? Let's see if I can write here. Yes, exactly. Clouds. Oh, that was shit. Okay, so clouds will actually be dynamic moving clouds, which will eventually rain and add water to the world. Now, besides this, I'm also going to add a way of doing temperature. Because temperature combined with downpour will basically create humidity. Okay, So how am I going to do the temperature system? Okay, so let me just clean this off the whiteboard, and I shall show you. Okay, so basically, let's take this planet for example. Let's see if I can draw a circle. That's as good as it's ever going to get. Okay, let's draw another circle. This is not proportionally right, but let's say we have the sun over here. Oh, such a shiny sun. Okay, so basically we have the equator. If we take Earth, we have the equator roughly about in the middle. Now, I'm not going to care about how it's tilted, and depending on what time of year it is, it's going to be hotter in one place and colder in the other. So I'm just going to have a straight one, so I'll basically have the same temperature up here as down here. Okay, so, well, that I kind of gave it all away. So, in the middle of my map, I'm going to have an equator, and the further you are away from this equator, the less the temperature will be. So, here's the pole, and here's a pole. So, this will be really cold, and this will be really cold as well. So, great. So, this will be really cold, and this will be hot, and everything in between will be these patches. Because, as you know, the rainforest is across this tiny patch here, if I'm correct. I was never good at geography. Anyway, so that is basically how I'm planning on doing my temperature system, which everything combined together will more or less create every biome that exists on Earth. So that will be a great system, I think. At least I will try it out. So far I haven't seen or thought of a problem yet, so I'm going to work with that system. Okay, so I'm going to quickly show off what I've been doing for the past day or so. First of all, I've created a map around. Wrap around. I can't speak today. It's 5 a.m. So, okay, so first of all, let me show you the old version from yesterday with my water system. See, it's a little bit shaky. My hand is shaky. Alright, let's switch hands. Okay, this is my old one. As you can see, it runs pretty good. 100 FPS, that's because I'm in the debug for some reason, but anyway, as you can see, I have no clue where the map starts or the map ends. Well, I do know that is 0.0, and that is, let's see, X is 1023, and Y is 0, and there's, as you can see. So it flows pretty nicely. Okay, so I'm going to quickly show off my old water system. Let's see, might crash, but let's see. Okay, I'll show you. Okay, putting on logic now. As you can see, it's really slow. There, that was the first update. That's completely silly. So, let's try out the new system. Let's see what I've been doing for the past hour or so. Okay, let's see. This one, okay. Same map, pretty nice. Okay, so let's see. Same place. Oh, there are a few kinks I need to work out because I've only been working for an hour or so. But just look at the speed. I'll put it out and I'm putting on logic now. Look how fast that is. It's a lot faster than I had anticipated, and I am extremely happy with it. So, yeah, this is pretty amazing. At least I think so. So, you can also see how the water flows in these creeks or whatever, the train. This is not my train generation system. I've just done a quickly loop through the tiles and randomized them. So, that's all for now. I'm going to keep working on the map generation system. And take care. Tell me what you think. Laters.